Hi everyone, today I have another video with this UPS that I'm using as an inverter for I think it's only use I have for it and actually to make these videos for it. Don't have sine wave, don't have square wave, it have modified square wave, and the harmonics and distortion it's too high, and actually almost the same with the square wave, and I don't want to use this with my equipment, and I don't really need it. If you didn't saw the videos with this thing that I filmed before, go and watch them firstly for there I'm explaining that I have the initially two of these things, all of them scraps, and this one is working. And now I want to see something if I can power this fluorescent lamp, and this is a big one actually. With this thing, and what happens if I will bypass this ballast coil from here. Normal scenario, the this fluorescent lamp should blow up or something. Actually, I destroyed some lamps before I knew that, but they were smaller lamps, and this one is a bigger one, so I'm interested to see what's happening with this one. Now let's try to stabilize my okay. I can okay. Now let's see. Okay, turned off this light, and let's see if this thing will power on. And sorry for the noise that this thing will make. In a moment or another. Okay, now it's powered on. The lamp, as you can see, is powered on. And firstly, I want to see. Oh my gosh, I'm really hating this noise. I want to see what happens if I will short this thing firstly and try to heat up the filament. Actually, now this is drawing from 12 volts around 7.5 amps, and if I'm shorting this thing, it kinda draw less. I can't believe this, and I can't really touch these wires for they are having 200 volts on them, and it's better for me to don't touch it. Okay, if I'm just trying to heat up the filaments, it will draw from 12 volts around 3.5 amps, which is kinda surprising, and the actual filaments don't go red. Now, let's open this thing, and let's see what happens if I will bypass this ballast coil, as you can see here, and I will send the current straight to the lamp. Oh, instantly goes in protect mode as overload. But let's see what's happening if I will start it by doing this. No, it don't want to power on. So basically I can't really do this, but this ballast coil, from what I know, is 36 watts, and I can feel it is warm. And the lamp, from what I know, is a bit higher. The lamp actually, no, it's 36 watts of power. But I don't know why there is a bar between 36 and 54. But I will use another ballast coil as another source of power, actually, to send more power to the lamp. Okay, as you can see now, I'm having two ballast coils wired to the lamp, and now let's see what's happening. If this thing will power on. It should power on. Maybe. Yeah, it is powering on, and now the lamp filament is getting red, which means that it draws a higher amount of power, but my inverter here, I don't think it can really support it. Or maybe this thing is smaller, it's too small for the lamp. Let me try to disconnect this ballast coil for first. Okay, now it is powered on, and now if I'm doing this, okay, so maybe I should disconnect this thing from here, but oh no. Okay, that's probably, look at the starter. That's probably because of the modified modified wave, not sine wave. Sorry for that. Okay, so basically this is good of nothing and makes a lot of noise. So basically, I will try to disconnect this thing now. It shouldn't turn off. Oh, it is drawing less amount of power. But why? Actually, I'm kinda reducing the power that is going to the lamp. But why? Why is this happening? It's a magnetic field problem? I don't think it should be. No, it's not. Actually, this should be visible from the start, but why is this thing happening and why it is reducing the power? Probably because this thing is buzzing too hard, and from what I know, this thing should be absorbing a lot of distortion. And if I'm putting this thing here, the filaments are not heating up. Great. Now let's start it again. And it started. But okay, it makes some sparks here. Now let's try something. Now I will try to short these things from the lamp, and now the filaments are heating up and kind of wanting to start to light. In one point the lamp is getting white, and at one point it's getting just red. Look at this arching here. Now even this thing is trying hard to power on the lamp. So basically, through these things, I can't really do much. But now let's try to do something else. I will turn it off. I'll turn it off. Okay. This one is cold and this one is getting warm. I'm not surprised by this thing. So yeah. Now I want to redo some connections, like the one I have here. For now I know that is drawing too much power to connect directly without these ballast coils. So what? Why is this thing making some weird noises and kinda want to power up while I'm touching the wires? I'm hating this. Okay, and now I will bring a transformer. Actually, I want to start with a small transformer. I already you saw that in what you've seen. I think the red form is you've seen it in my last videos. Okay, here I am with my transformer, and I really want to see if I can power up this lamp without putting this transformer in short. For it draws much power, and this thing is not offering. It is drawing more power than this the inverter can support. Yeah. Just power on. Yeah. Now it's powered on, and I can hear this thing is buzzing, but my lamp is not starting. So let's short it. And no response for. Yeah. It is as I said, it is drawing too much power for it, and it turned off immediately. So I need to get a more smaller transformer or a limiter or something. But guess what? I am having this thing, and I don't know if I can do something with it. But let me try to power the lamp with this resistor as oh my gosh, it's kinda hard to do the connections with this, but I will try. Okay, now let's see what will happen. So I'm thinking that this resistor will blow up. I will turn off the light for probably will be a more good experience. But I don't want to turn on. Oh, yeah. It blew up instantly. Which means... Oh my gosh, the smell is horrible. And it was just a small arching. But look at it. Just look at it. It's busted just in on one part. I need a kind of strong conductor, but with some impedance to go through. Okay, this thing is jump scaring me. I will try to find something. Oh, look! I think I just found probably the best solution for this thing. For this light bulb is kinda to the limit where this inverter can go. Inverter, yeah. Oh. Probably don't want to work like this. I need to figure out what's happening here. Probably starting with the startup from what I see. Okay, now I made something that will limit the power that goes through this light bulb. And I will just short that ballast coil when the lamp is going to light up. If it will go. There is a chance that I will need to actually add the light bulb in parallel with the ballast coil. Now it is kind of working, but as you can see here, the light bulb, when it's lightning like this, when it's lighted up, it reduces the voltage. So maybe I should do something about it, like what I will do now. Let me power this thing on, for the light from the light bulb made me blind. And now let's just disconnect the wire from here, and now for I'm thinking now, and I'm thinking that I shouldn't disconnect this, but yeah, I already did that. So just stay the fuck closed. Actually turned off, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Now I've done this. The light bulb should be powered on. Actually, the fluorescent lamp. Sorry, that's for from the old videos. And I get another one. And now I will keep the connector here, and I will touch it with the light bulb. So let's power it on today. Maybe. Now let's power on. Okay, it's trying hard, so let's see. And what's your problem? Actually, I'm not sure if the light bulb, actually not light bulb, the fluorescent lamp is making some weird okay, if I'm doing this, it actually works, but the light bulb, when the light bulb is powered on, the fluorescent lamp is going down. And as you can see here, the power is not very stable from this UPS, and if I'm marching it, it's kinda worse. But it's working somehow. Now let me see if I can arch this thing for... I can arch it. But I can't really hear that the frequency, the real frequency, while I'm marching. So yeah, now I have another video idea, and I will probably do it when I will be done with this video. And instead of that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time with next video and next experiment with the same configuration, maybe, or maybe not. I'm not really sure, but I want to power something with this inverter from here. But actually I will keep this thing as a spoiler. I will keep these things here, and I will try to power it on through these things to see what will happen. And the next project is more dangerous for me. So I hope you liked this one, and see you next time around.